Hello there. It's a quiet weather story to tell over the next few days with high pressure building in from the west. That's where we had the best of the sunshine on Thursday. The spring lambs very happy with this story in Cumbria. It's the 1st of March over the weekend, the first day of meteorological spring as well. And the weather story is perfect for it, with high pressure dominating, keeping things largely fine, dry and at times quite sunny.
Morning, both of you. Yeah, pretty chilly out there at the moment and a bit foggy for some as well. But it's shaping up to be a lovely day, and it will be the last day of meteorological winter as well. So the signs of spring are starting to appear here and there. But as I said, it is chilly. Temperatures right across the country, close to, if not below freezing. Widespread frost this morning.
Don't think it hasn't escaped my attention, Matt, that you've got flowers on your tie, flowers in the picture behind you. It's flower power.
It's called coordination, Charlie.
It is. Well, I'm trying to bring on that spring feeling across the country, Charlie. Spring, of course, meteorologically speaking, starts tomorrow, the 1st of March, St David's Day, and there will be a lot of fine weather to come. This scene was captured yesterday in South Shields.
Now, Matt, lovely daffodils, lovely flowery picture. What a lovely way to start the day.
Indeed, time to embrace spring, Naga. I haven't actually seen any daffodils myself yet, but this was in Cardiff yesterday. They're certainly out here ahead of St David's Day tomorrow.
Matt's going to tell us what perhaps we could look forward to. I don't know if he's not eaten by, what is that, a crocus? With dates in March.
Indeed, yeah, come on, with the last day of winter today, so I thought I'd give us a bit of a Friday boost, bring you some big dates to come in March, the start of meteorological spring tomorrow. We've got the astronomical spring, the spring equinox on the 20th. That's when daylight starts to exceed nighttime hours. And, of course, at the end of the month, the clocks will go forward. We are leaping at long last into spring after the winter that has passed us. And we will see a lot of decent weather to come over the coming days, a lot of dry weather, certainly by day. But the nights and the mornings could still be quite chilly, frost and some fog around. And that's what we've got this morning. You can see this here in Northern Ireland. Daffodils looking rather sad in the frost there, and some rather foggy conditions behind.
More giant daffodils. I'm surprised you haven't seen any. I've seen some. I've seen some. Yeah, I saw some in like November as well. It was very odd, things coming out all different times.
Nope, not come around my way yet, but they'll get there. I'm sure many of you will see more of them over the next few days, especially with the sunshine out. Very good morning too. A lot of that sunshine to come, in fact, for southern areas over the next few days. But through the mornings, there will be some frost and fog around. We may be heading into meteorological spring, but there's still a little sense of winter out there. So even though we're leaping into March, there is still that wintry element to our weather. And this morning, you see here, the fog in Oxford extends all the way from the northwest of England through the Midlands down towards the South Midlands and parts of the home counties.
Let's talk to Matt, find out. You've just had giant flowers with you all day.
I have indeed, haven't I?
Yeah.
I'm just celebrating the arrival of spring, which meteorologically starts tomorrow, Naga. Very good morning to you. And everything's starting to get a little bit more colour to it, isn't it? This is the scene in Wakefield just a short while ago, captured by Stevie T, one of our weather watchers.
Oh, Nina, it was a cold start to today, wasn't it? But it's just glorious out there, and the blue sky and the sunshine all set to continue as we head into the start of March. Now, tomorrow is not just St David's Day, it's also the start of the meteorological spring, and then the astronomical spring starts with the spring equinox on the 20th. Clocks go forward at the end of the month, and if you're observing Ramadan, which is also due to begin, all of the sunset and the sunrise times are available on the BBC Weather app.
Hello there, good afternoon. Well, after that chilly start to the day, a fine day out there with plenty in the way of sunshine. This was the scene captured by one of our weather watchers a little earlier today. Bright blue skies.
Hello, thank you, Nina. It was a cold start earlier on this morning, wasn't it? A widespread frost. Some of our temperatures as low as -5, -6 degrees Celsius. Also some mist and fog around, most of that across parts of the Midlands, central southern England, and that has now largely lifted and cleared, and it's pretty glorious outside. So more blue sky and sunshine right across the UK. That's all set to last for most of us as we head through the rest of the day. A bit of fair weather cloud bubbling popping up here and there.
Hello, our weather has a foot in two seasons at the moment. Those cold, wintry starts, pleasant spring-like afternoons in the sunshine. On that theme, we go into the weekend. It'll stay dry, loads of sunshine to come, cold, frosty nights with a risk of fog as well. And whilst we're talking about the seasons, a bit of admin here. Tomorrow marks the start of meteorological spring, the first of the 3 months which for statistical purposes make up the season. Hello there, Clive. The last day of meteorological winter brought us some sunshine at long last. It felt warm in the sunshine, but quite cold in the shade.
On the weather, which appears to be perking up. Here's Darren.
Certainly does. I had a nice cup of tea sitting in the sunshine. It felt lovely, actually. So far, well, actually, meteorological winter has been really dull, so it was nice to get some sunshine on the last day of winter. The first couple of days of meteorological spring should see more sunshine, but we've got the risk of some cold nights and maybe a bit of fog around as well. But we had the sunshine today, just a little bit of fair weather cloud, as you can see here from Harrow on the Hill from our weather watcher.
Hello there, good evening. It's been glorious today for many parts of the UK to mark the last day of the meteorological winter. So meteorological spring starts at this weekend, and it's also St David's Day, of course. There's a lot more blue sky and sunshine to come for most of us, completely dry. Just some rather chilly nights still with the risk of more frost and fog developing.
Hello there, very good evening to you. I hope you've had a lovely end to the week. We have finally made it to the end of winter. From a meteorological point of view, we are starting our first spring month tomorrow, the 1st of March. Although some people, of course, think that spring begins after the vernal equinox, which is the 20th of March. But however you slice it, tomorrow and over the weekend for most of us is going to be very spring-like indeed. Absolutely lovely. It's been a long time since I've been able to say it's dry and sunny for most this weekend. Rather damp and grey though in the far northwest on Sunday, and still some chilly nights ahead.